The Daytona 500 this Sunday coming up on Fox. And to help us get ready for it, we have our first repeat customer on the inside lane. Joining us is a back-to-back International Kart Federation champion, the 2004 Star Mazda Series champion, and the 2007 ARCA Rookie of the Year. Entering his 13th NASCAR Cup Series season, driver of the Front Row Motorsports, loves travel stops number 34 Ford Mustangs from Glendale, Arizona. It's Michael McDowell. Michael, thanks for joining us, man.
That was a great introduction right there.
Hey, I need a great introduction for one of the best super speedway racers that we got out there. And, of course, so proud to have you representing the state of Arizona. And, of course, you got the American flag always on your helmet as well. So a great representative of Arizona and NASCAR as a sport. But as the Daytona 500 rolls on up in 2020, I know that the offseason is not just sitting around driving a regular car. It's intense workout. So how did you attack this offseason, and what were you working on this year to get better?
Yeah, our cars are physical to drive. They're very hot. The races are very long. Different than other sports where, I'm not trying to run a 440 in 5 seconds. I'm trying to stay in the seat as long as I can and not fatigue and keep your heart rate and your brain working well for 5 hours when it's 130 degrees. So. But yeah, just trying to, in all areas, just stronger and faster and lighter, and all those things are better for race cars. And, our off season's really the time where you can focus on something because you're not going back and forth from city to city and, flying and traveling and staying in hotels and all those things. So, being able to be home and be grounded and get a good established routine and just get ready for the season.
Looking at your stats at Daytona, 3 top 10s in your last 5 starts, including the top 5 in last year's 500. So many people go, this is a race about luck, it's best of the draw, and yeah, right place, right time definitely helps, but there's a method to all the madness. So how do you successfully, with all your success over these past few years, study and prepare for the Daytona 500 and just super speedway races in general?
Yeah, I think that what you said is definitely true. Is the perception is that it's a lot of luck, and there's no doubt that that luck is involved in circumstances and all those things that aren't always in your control. But at the same time, just seeing that the same 10 or 12 guys run up front and win these races, brought me to the realization that there's more to it than just luck. Because how are these guys the same guys that are up there every time? And so just becoming a student, watching video, studying video and data, and being able to look through all that and see where guys position themselves and how they approach the race, and moves that they make and moves that they don't make. And no different than you normally see the same guys up front. You normally see the same guys cause wrecks too. And so you just learn from those things, and you pay attention to them, and you apply that to your style and your rhythm, and you just kind of come in with a plan and try to execute that plan.
And I do want to jump from the first race of the season to the last race of the season. I know it's a little bit far ahead, but your own home track hosting championship weekend, Phoenix Raceway on November 6th, 7th, and 8th. There was the $178 million flushed into it just about a year ago. What does that say about your home track, that 1 mile oval with the dog leg, to have the championship race come at the end of 2020?
Yeah, it's so neat. It's incredible, not just because of the renovations that have taken place there, but, just over the years, just the fans have been so loyal to NASCAR and to Phoenix Race in particular. If you've been out there, you've seen it with, just thousands of campers and motorhomes and sold out crowds. And we've just been really steady out at Phoenix, where other places, as the economy's changed and things have changed over those 10 or 15 years, you see a lot of ups and downs, but Phoenix has been really steady, and the fans deserve it. And it's a great city, a great town, and everybody at Phoenix Raceway and Julie and her staff, worked really hard with those renovations. And I think that it's going to be a big event, and it's going to be a fun race, and hopefully, everybody will embrace it from the city standpoint and really make it a fun week.
Now, we don't have a ton of time left, but I do want to step away from the track. Now, Matt McLeod, your PR representative, told me that about 3 weeks ago, you helped one of America's heroes, a homeless veteran, off the streets into a home. Take us through how that came about and that experience.
Yeah, it was really, it was sparked from actually my neighbor that had just built a relationship with a veteran that he was just struggling in life, just readapting to, being a civilian again, and struggling from PTSD, and just needed a little bit of help. And so I was able to help, move and help him get some furniture and get moved into an apartment. And, he's doing it all. He just needed a little bit of help get going and start a new job, and he's doing great. And just small things like that are really, special. I mean, our men and women that go and fight for our country and fight for our freedoms, and they come back, and a lot of them are wounded, physically and mentally. And we just got to do a good job of taking care of those that have served and continue to serve, and we can all do something.
Love that, man. I'm so glad you got that experience. That's really awesome. We're running out of time here, talking with Arizona's own NASCAR driver, Michael McDowell. Got to give you a quick time real quick for some rapid-fire questions for some rapid-fire answers. You ready to set quick time, Michael?
Yeah, let's do it.
All righty. What is your go-to purchase at your favorite Love's Travel stop?
Celsius energy drink. Got to stay awake.
All right, I got some trivia for you. The number 34 has reached victory lane only 4 times in NASCAR history, including your teammate David Reagan. But the number 34 is also responsible for winning the inaugural NASCAR Strictly Stock Series race in 1949. Name that driver.
No idea.
1949, the first race of the season at the Charlotte Fairgrounds. Jim Roper driving a hot rod Lincoln.
All right, I'll have to remember that.
And hopefully we can get one more win on that number 34 this year. I feel like this might be the year. One last thing, ARCA, is coming to Phoenix Raceway for the first time ever. As we mentioned, you were the Rookie of the Year in 07, also the series runner-up. What can we do, Michael, to get you back in an ARCA car when it comes to Phoenix?
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love to do it. We just got to find a sponsor. That's what drives these deals. Got to have a partner for it. You help me find a partner, I'll race it for sure. No doubt about it.
I will try my best with my empty bank account to try to find you a sponsor, Michael. I appreciate it. No.
Sounds good.
You start 12th in duel number 2 on Thursday, the Daytona 500 on Sunday on Fox. Of course, the Fan Shield 500 at Phoenix Raceway, March 6th, 7th, and 8th. That does include ARCA. And, of course, the championship, November 6th, 7th, and 8th here at Phoenix Raceway. Michael, always appreciative of your time. Man, I'm feeling like this year might be the year, man. Rooting for you all year long. Best of luck, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That was Michael McDowell here on the Inside Lane. I'm Devon Henry. Be sure to keep it to Sports 360 AZ all year long for all your NASCAR knowledge.